This is gonna hurt. Didn't hurt. How come that didn't hurt? That was supposed to hurt. I've bowled 2 days in a row now. It's supposed to be sore on the third day. I bowled over 6 games yesterday and the day before.
Still 6 games.
Hey. It's a lot for my old age. I'm getting there. I feel old. Although I've been, yeah, right. I do have the hair of an old guy. I've been taking more Epsom salt baths, so maybe that's what is doing it. Everybody keeps saying it helps, so I've been trying it. Pretty sure that ball's already going to be a no. Don't pick up early enough. I didn't want to pick up at all.
Well, pick up twice.
Welcome back, Chad. Seeing you every day in here. Everybody, hopefully you can hear me. I always want to double check, make sure you can hear me. I got to check out this Nova again because it looked like, not very good the first time I used it. I was more focused on this one and the other swag ball than anything, so maybe that's why. This one, I forgot about this one. I'm sitting there last night coming up with my list of bowling balls, and I'm like, I got to find another solid, like preferably an ASIM solid. I couldn't think of one, and then I finally figured this one out. I'm like, oh yeah, that ball rolled good. See what it does here. I see that one actually picks up the middle of the lane, like it's supposed to. But Brunswick's always done that. All of the Brunswick stuff does so well. Like, obviously, if I've got to play right of 5 or right of 15, it's going to be with a Brunswick ball most times. Or a brands of Brunswick, not necessarily Brunswick, but or swag. Swag and Brunswick brands are real good at getting that to read the lane early and smooth the rest of the lane out, but still have enough to get through the pins. Yeah, that ball looked really good in my review on the league pattern. And that one was a couple boards right of the last one and still got there. All right, loud and clear. Everybody can hear me. That's good. Yeah, we're going to throw that UC3 a little bit here. I want to see what it's going to do here, too. Right now, we're checking out the EVO and the Payback. I don't want to throw the UC3 too early, considering it's urethane. I want to track it down right away, destroy the pattern quick. Now that I'm getting loose, maybe the Payback will be a little bit better. Those first couple of shots with it were pretty poopy. Smooth. See how much the Fantasy Days overhooks. Should overhook, anyway. Should be quite a bit stronger. You can see that one picks up a few feet sooner than all these other ones. But I'm going to throw that UC3 now and watch. It's going to hook immediately. That ball is crazy. That's what the Purple Hammer does too, though. So I gotta fix this outer. Yeah, that ball's dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. But I'm not going to wipe it down. I want that oil to see if we can't get it to go straighter. Yeah, I've never seen it. I mean, it's an asymmetric urethane, so it flares a ton.
That's a standard flare with a urethane cover.
Yeah. I'm going to move 3 left even with the oil on the ball and see what it does. I love it. I think that's... I can't do that with the purple hammer. Purple hammer overhooks from there, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. The first shot will. Maybe the second one will be good from there. I don't know. Because now we're fresh. I really didn't give the purple hammer much of a chance when it was fresher. Woo. Oops. Might have missed that one a little to the right. But that right there is like I've been saying the last couple of days. That's why people take urethane on these patterns. Especially in that building. That building loves urethane. That building, the urethane always looks good there. That's why I'm real tempted to take both this and the UC3. And then I just have to decide EVO, Nova, or Payback. You know, I'm thinking EVO, but yeah. I got to tell you, I think the purple hammer and that UC3 are similar, real similar. But I got a stronger layout on the purple hammer too. That's a weaker layout.
I'm curious is when the back ends get a little washed, is this one going to just pick up and make the corner,
Might make the corner a little better.
Well, the carry the 10 corner versus the flat 10 corner.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like that's got a better angle.
I even got that one in. That right there is the bonus of urethane. That was in a couple of boards and still sat there.
As long as it's not reading the front.
I mean, it reads the front. That's the thing.
But
it's not immediately in the front. It's, 10, 15 feet before it starts to pick up. But let me see if it...
And it looks to me that when you do the move, that it's not going to just go 50 feet away because now I don't have any front at all.
Right.
Like that.
Right, yeah. Well, I wiped it off, and I'm like, this is probably going to hook more. Subconsciously, just threw it harder. You want to control a lane.
I'm in love with that.
Yeah.
With you and that shot, I just think that's...
See what the old Nova looks like from there. Same spot as the urethane. Almost fell off my hand. I gotta put tape in it. Starting to get goopy. All right, let's try that again. What's that?
That wasn't the same spot.
Not as the one that hooked, no.
That is the UC3. That was farther right.
Yeah, that one got further right for sure.
Is it low right or too well?
I mean, I threw it to the right. I don't know. Building carries pretty good. I've won tournaments in that building. I've had success there. So this is actually 3 left of where I was striking with this before. So see what it does now. Put a piece of tape in. Now I'm hanging up a little bit. Gotta lower it down a pinch. Yeah. A little too high. I just bought 7 tape knives. You'd think I'd bring one out to use it, but you know, we'll just make things difficult for myself. Keep buying them up. Every time I see Turbo or Vice have their tape knives back for sale again at the distributor, I always buy every one that they have. They don't last very long. They break, and yeah, they break so easy. The Vice ones are better than the Turbo ones. I hate to say it, but they are. They both break just as easily, though. All right, that ought to be better. Picked up. Yeah, because that would give me 3 solids. It'd be 1 asim solid, 2 symmetrical solids, the 2 pearl urethanes, and 4 pearls. 1 asim pearl, 3 symmetrical pearl. Or no, 2 asim pearl, 2 symmetrical pearl. And honestly, I could take 12 if I really wanted to, but I don't like. I'm trying to narrow my options down as much as I can and not be. Because whenever I mean, there's been so many times where I'd take 16 balls in, and then I overthink it every time it comes time to make a move. You know, you got to change balls, but now you've got 2 or 3 more options than you had before. Gives you the opportunity to make the wrong choice.
So what's the scenario when the back ends urethane down and get all carry down, so you lose so much in the back?
Depends on where the carry down was being played.
Okay.
So if it's doing like what I was doing with it, going around it, it's not going to affect anybody really.
Okay.
Because it's all going to get to that 4 or 5 spot. Because then once you start moving left, once it gets to the point where the urethane isn't carrying, you're not going to stay in the same spot with reactive after urethane.
So then everybody just stops hopping farther and farther left.
Yep. So once you stop using urethane, you move a zone and a half to the left, and your break point goes 3 or 4 to the left of where the urethane was actually at. Because your ball's going to hook earlier in the middle of the lane. Because the urethane will hook at like 15 feet and then keep hooking from there, whereas, or it'll actually look like it scoots through the middle. It's still kind of rolling through the middle anyway. where reactive will actually be cleaner through 15 feet, but it'll read the middle at like 25 or 30 feet much harder and stand up. So it doesn't have that opportunity to get to where the urethane was. And so then it, makes a slower arc like the urethane. So you can generally, like for me, with that urethane ball, I was playing, that, 11, 12, 13 area out to 5, 6 with the urethane ball, and it was looking pretty good. With this now, once that carries down, I would be moving into like 16, 17, getting it to about, probably 8, 9, 10.
Okay. To stay.
Yeah.
To stay left.
Yeah, because then I have 1 or 2 boards to the right that still wasn't touched by urethane per se, So if I miss to the right, it's still got a chance, Because like right now, actually, I would have to move left with this, so I'm gonna make another 2.
The last few tournaments I've seen out there, it seems like their oil lets go.
Yeah, yeah. The problem when they get messy
is they get weak.
Yeah, is when the break point actually gets further left. So when the urethane starts to play further left break points, that's when they really screw the lanes up. Because now you're carrying everything down right in front of everybody's break point. So now you got to figure out a way to either go around it or tighten your angle up. Because if you try to get your ball to the same break point as what urethane was, urethane's already rolling and continuing through the pins from that spot. Your reactive ball is still trying to pick up the lane and get into a roll at that point. So it just doesn't have a chance to, because now it's seeing that little extra skid down there. So you got to go around that, which means you've got to create different hand positions, or you've got to get it in from it and create different hand positions.
What you got with you is wrong for that.
Oh, I can handle all of that, yeah, with all the equipment. No, the equipment can handle it.
To me, that's my experience of watching the tournaments out there and pulling out there. I blamed it on the Brunswick oil. I don't know what they should be using table for it, but Brunswick oil just.
I don't know if they still have the Brunswick contract or not. For a while, the PBA was using, but I think this is a regional tournament technically, so I think they just use the house machine.
Okay, so that would be the Brunswick.
Most time.
The Brunswick machines.
Is that what they're using out there?
That's what they have.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Been doing the US,
the Plaza. Well, you're talking about for like USBCs and all that? Because I think USBC makes a contract with company too, because they usually use Kegel.
Yeah, but they've been using.
They were using Brunswick machines?
They were using the super control machines.
Really?
Yeah. Brunswick lanes.
Yeah.
Brunswick lanes and Brunswick, like silver control machines. They were using that Brunswick oil. That was just. I mean, I had been here since 18. Mm-hmm. 18, that was the first time I've ever seen. Never seen a shot before. All the oil went down to the end, but didn't fit a whole minute.
Right.
The last TV tournament I saw out there, they were all throwing up the right side of the lane. That's with the Zen up the right side of the lane.
Yep. Thomas Larson. I was asking the same question when these guys were using. I didn't realize that ball was that versatile until then. I'm sitting there like, what in the world? How is he doing that? Because mine boomerang down lane at that point. I mean, it was pinned down. His was a low third angle or a high third angle, so really smoothed it out. And Thomas is really good with his hands, so. Yeah. Well, surprisingly, this no.
Your pattern you gave me was a Kegel pattern. So.
This here?
Yeah. It was a Kegel machine.
Yeah.
So you're probably using Kegel product.
That ball is actually surprisingly forcing me to go a few left from where the EVO was. But that looks really good. I'm going to have a hard time with this. Because if that Nova looks that good and that EVO looks that good, what am I going to do? I either take both of those and leave the UC3? No.
No, not at all, because
Or I suck it up and take 12 balls. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, that was so bad. So bad. I'm just politely ignoring everybody on the chat. No big deal. Jackson, watch what you're doing. Move your butt. Shut up, Joe. I'm not going to just pick one. It's an educated decision here. All right, Nova, show me what you got. I'm going to go a couple more left and see if it picks up. It's not going to from there. Just kidding. That shouldn't do that. You're a dork. I don't think the EVO can do that. I don't think it can. We're going to find out, though. Actually, it can do that and more. Holy cow. Jackson, get away from the camera. You dingbat. All right, let's see. Well, the Fantasy Days was my favorite as a solid. Let's see if it does what the Quantum and the Nova just did from there. I got some really good solid bowling balls. Holy cow. All right. I need to bring my confidence down a little bit, so I'm going to throw the payback there. Because there's no way this one hooks from there. There's no way this one hooks from there. No chance. That's right. I knew it had to be something. Something. That one, was weird. I thought that was okay, and it just kept floating to the right. The other ones kind of stand up and never got that far right. So that ball's for sure out. For sure. All right, UC3. Let's see what you got. Woo! Bad balance and all. What's that? What's that? Just the review and some shots in practice. That's it. Yeah.
What does it do when it reads? That's when the lanes change on here because of urethane. What is that? That's just. It looks like just heated hours.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing, and that's again another reason why the urethane is so prevalent right now, is because when it does change, it's just a minute change. You don't have to move a whole zone. It's literally boards or two boards, and that's it. And then you're good for a couple more games until you catch, a bad pair or something. But there's never really a time with urethane where it's like, all right, that one just 4-pinned. I got to move 6 left. Well, with reactive, there's times when you got to do that. Oh, I just 4-pin. Well, if I move a little left, my ball's going to hang, so I have to move a whole zone. No, you don't have to do that with urethane. Once you get lined up with urethane, you're getting it to read so quick that you get it to read there no matter where you're at on the lane. So the moves are so much smaller. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a choice but to take that ball. I have no choice. See, and this is what sucks. I need to do this when I'm not very sharp. Because when I'm sharp, I can pretty much make every ball do what I want it to do. But I know. I should have did all these tests a week ago when I took a week off. I could have came back and just started testing. See, I still think that's kind of crazy to me that overhooked. That still might be just a little bit stronger than the UC3. And it might just be layout, but
I think this one seems like it goes like putting a half farther before it starts to do its initial reach.
well, and this purple hammer is a freak of nature. This is the one that it had all those white dots all over it. They shipped it here, and I pulled it out of the box, and I'm looking at it, and it's got white dots all over it. I'm like, I can't sell that. I'm like, well, I don't care what it looks like. Let's see how it rolls. So I drilled it up. I threw a few shots, and once the oil got in it, all the white dots went away. So I'm like, well, I'll drill one strong. I drilled this. The thing hooked the lane on every pattern. But then my other two, because I've got 3 different layouts on this now. This is the 3.5-inch pin. I have a 4.5-inch pin, and then I have the 5-inch pin. The other two go real straight compared to this.
Yeah.
And we're only talking an inch. But again, you know, a core in a urethane ball makes a bigger difference than a core in your reactive balls.
Right.
At least from what I'm noticing. So I actually feel like I'm forced to go 2 more left with the purple hammer. And then you get that. So that's why the UC3 comes into play. So let's see if I can throw it in that same zone, see if the UC3 still goes through the pins. Yep. That's the difference. They're so close to each other, but
They're so close, but
it's so nice to see a little difference.
It's about that far difference in the front of the leg.
Yeah.
I call it when it does the initial read, how it reads.
Now I understand why all the girls say 6 inches makes all the difference. Goodness. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's about a 6-inch difference, maybe a foot at the most.
Yeah, and it's an early foot. I don't even know if you see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's from behind that I can see it.
Right.
Before your eyes even catch it, probably.
Well, my eyes are pretty prone to seeing the ball before the arrows because for years, all I ever saw was early hook. So I always paid real close attention to see what I could do. That's why I was telling you. I struggled with it so much trying to get my ball through the front because my hand was always so far forward. I struggled getting my hand around it. This building's made me get around it so easily now. I don't have that problem anymore. All right, fantasy days, same spot. See, now the reactive scoots to this spot, whereas the urethane actually picks up earlier and never gets there, never gets to that hang spot. Yeah, it just scooted right through it because it was a pretty good shot. It just kept going. And that was my strong one. That's the fantasy days. That ball's supposed to pick up earlier. Maybe not from there, yeah. But that again, that's where then when I got to move a zone left, that comes into play where it's away from all that because then I'm getting the ball to 8-9 instead of 5-6. All right, now we'll check the Nova there. Nova should do the same thing. It might pick up because it's crazy. I even got that further right. I actually missed right on that one. It still picked up. Yeah, that's the next one to look at. Because what I did, I threw the Nova that got over there when I was a zone right, and it trucked through the pins, and I'm like, all right, I don't think the Quantum can do that. I threw the Quantum, and it looked even better. Maybe. I do too, I think. I mean, because technically, that's a hybrid. I figured that out after everybody yelled at me in the video. Everybody kept saying, it's a hybrid, it's not a solid. I'm like, well, it's dull. And it rolled like it was dull, so I called it a solid. Because, I mean, usually you can visually see a difference between a hybrid and a solid. That one looked dull. Like, it looked like it was a solid all the way around. So, like, to me, like the Payback, this looks like a hybrid. And I don't know if it is. I think it's actually a solid. But you can see the glistening though. You can see the pearl in it. I think so anyway. It's still pretty good. Oh, I forgot about the swagger. I probably should throw the swagger. That might be a ball I can eliminate. Because if I can eliminate if the swagger doesn't keep up with these three, then I can replace the swagger with both this and that. But I like the swagger, so I don't know. I don't know if it can. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little more focused on practice today than I am talking to the viewers, trying to get these balls dialed in. It's one of my last good days of practice before we leave. All right, swagger. Let's see what you got. You get 2 chances because the first one's usually weird. Yeah, see, that one wiggled a little bit. So you can tell that one's just so much cleaner. And that's why I kind of wanted to take that one, because you could see a noticeable difference between that one and this one. These three are so close, and they're all so good. I'm forced to either take these three or choose one of these two. Because I don't think I can leave this. Because if I need that cleaner symmetrical solid, because the idle Helios was too clean. That had no chance. It was way too clean. Granted, I probably could have brought the surface down, but I don't know. Because this should actually allow me to go back right a little bit. Just a couple of boards. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to. What time is it? Oh, I got time. Keep throwing shots and evaluate. I think that looks silly. To me, that ball is silly. I mean, come on. I know I'm throwing it good, but geez. I know I want to like it so bad. I mean, I do like it. It tricked me yesterday. It didn't look this good yesterday. Or the day before, I mean, 2 days ago. On the fresh, it didn't look as good. Maybe I wasn't as sharp then. I don't know. That's so much quicker now. Now we're starting to see the transition there. And Nova floated through there. That one. Yeah. I moved back right on all three of those last three shots with the swag, the Nova, and then that. I mean, maybe it was a fluke. Let's see if the Nova floats through there again. Because that.
That's the first time that one's checked first.
Yeah, that one checked up pretty quick. Definitely floats through there better. Huh? Was it harder? Huh. Or did it just not slow down because of? I don't believe you.
Visually, it looked like you zoomed it through, like you wanted it to go through that. So
Okay.
made sure it went through.
Well, I'll do that with this one then. Four.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, that one scooted a little bit better than the one previous, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I wait for the transition because then you can really see the look at the hole I've put in the lane in that area.
That's where it's just reading and it's not so fast.
We gotta make that. How are we gonna make that? You think the UC3 will do it? All right, let's do it. I don't know where to stand. We're gonna guess. Oh, a little more. It just kind of hooked and kind of stopped. It wiggled and then it went. Dave Husted. Yeah, that's an old name. No, there's a guy named Chad Husted on here. Somebody was asking him if he was related to him or knew him. He was good. It's like, yeah, you mentioned the names like, you know, Patrick Healy, Rick Steelsmith, and everybody's like, who? Like, what do you mean, who? Are you serious? Who? Like, you kids. You guys don't know bowling. I mean, I was young when those guys were still bowling, but you were in college. Yeah. Yeah, how'd that go for you? Yeah. Nope, never on lacquer. I grew up on old wood, though.
Never seen a guy ever in my life that just turned the ball up revolutions as he did.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah. Yeah, there's some people you just watch, and it's like you watch 99% of the field can't hook the ball, and then all of a sudden there's this one guy wheeling the lane, and it's always the guy that can hook the ball on ice. Like, there's always one. Doesn't matter what you're bowling on. He can make his ball go straight on the short patterns, and he can make his ball hook the entire lane. That would be Eugene McCune. Dude can loft the left gutter and fire it up one. I mean, I can do all that too, but I'm slow left, and I'm not fast enough to the right. All right, we're going to move 5 more left. What is this going to be? 5 and 3. All right. So now we've moved away from that zone. That one really scooted. So this is where the EVO might be what picks up better. No, if it does, that means Swagger's out. Swagger's too clean. Swagger has no chance from this area. I don't think. I mean, I'll try, but I don't think. Man, I know that was tighter angle and all, but oh yeah, that was definitely tighter. That was. I could see the lines going down. I was like 2 left of it. Well, that wasn't a very fair comparison. Let's try it again. Better. I don't want to pick up in there. Huh. All right, Swagger, here's your chance. Here's your chance to shine. I mean, honestly, this part of the lane don't matter because once I get to this part of the lane, I'm not using any of these anyway. It's going to end up being all my shiny stuff, all my pearls. Nope. Nova got there. It was just late. Yikes. That's stupid. I mean, Swagger's gone. I don't have a choice. I'd be silly to take the Swagger right now over the Nova. Or even over the Quantum. Hate to say that. I love my swag balls. I'm at least taking the one. This one's got to go. It's got to. I mean, it hooks a lot. It's the only ball that I have that really hooks a lot. Yeah, that one's got to go.
That's right. You're in that zone where it's still. That might be. Now, would that be something after the urethane is washed out the back that you would go to?
Yeah.
Because you move that full zone over there.
Yeah, because if I go over this zone after following urethane and, because normally I would switch into, the ASIM pearls in this spot because they're clean enough and I can get them to pop through the pins. But if the pearls start to hang too much down lane, I would inch my way back right and try to get the reactive solids to read a little quicker before all the hang and do this. So, well, you saved me because I was going to have to fix that thumb before I took it if it rolled good, but it doesn't roll good, so I don't need it. It's going on the floor. No way this hooks from there. I know
If you slow it down.
I was being facetious. I'm pretty sure it's going to hook.
It is because there's just really nothing on the back end.
No, not really. Yeah, they're still pretty. I moved into a fresh area now where they're still pretty crisp down lane. Well, crisp, relatively speaking, with what we're bowling on. Yeah. Oh, do you leave my cart somewhere? Thanks. Well, if you guys didn't think the UC3 was any good before, yeah, you're silly to think it's not any good now. I'm going to throw a few more shots with the Nova just to convince myself that's the right move. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Nova is starting to get some lane shine on her, though. Maybe that's why she's picking up better down lane. Turning into that hybrid for me. We'll leave it that way, too. Oh. Boy, Junior, does your husband bowl too? Goodness. Well, now you got to shoot it. You don't have a choice. Got to try to bounce it out of there. Oh, you peckerhead. Go ahead, guys. Get your chuckles in. Yuck it up. Yuck it up. What did I do there? Man, that ball hit like a marshmallow. After everything I've done for you, how are you going to do me like that? I've been pulling for you. Come on, bro. Jeez. Trying to get you in my bag. You can't be doing stuff like that. Scare me. Do it again. See what happens. That's what I thought. Or watch yourself, ball. You know what? I was going to put you in timeout. Yeah, I am. I'm going to put you in timeout. Just for that. I know you look good that shot. But damn it. I'm very disappointed in you for that A10. Very, very disappointed in you. I'm ashamed to be your father. Unbelievable. All jokes, guys. All jokes. You know I love you. Roll! Suck on that. Yeah, we got some good TikTok footage for later. All right, swagtastic. We're going to twirl this one, see if it can hit the front of the 8-pin. Ooh, you good looking. Wonder if I can shoot spares with the UC3. Uh-oh, 1 for 1 on that spare. It's too early for that spot. I wonder if I can get the Nova to float there. Greg's here. He must be on the phone. I tried. Not quite. What about Yo Quantum? You gonna float through there? Or are you gonna do me dirty? Oop. It hooked even faster. Bang. Alright. Purple Hammer, you gonna float through there? I'm not even gonna wipe you off. I'm gonna leave the oil on you. Nope. They're curving in that spot. No! Missed them both. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Bang, bang, beer's here. Bud Light truck. Well, hopefully y'all learned something here today, listening to me ramble. Y'all still hear me? I heard a beep in my ear. I don't know if my AirPods died or not. I don't think so, but let me know. All right, cool. So I'm making some changes to the membership, the $4.99 membership. not only are we going to keep giving bowling balls away, which, yes, we are having a drawing here soon. I will be sure to do one before I leave for Vegas. But the members will get access. I'm going to, through all the national events, I'm going to vlog them, and only members are going to get to see my vlogs, my thoughts, all that stuff on, pre and post tournament each day at the events. I mean, they're not going to be, probably like Brad and Kyle's where they have all kinds of fun and bring other people in and stuff. Mine are going to be more educational type video, talking about the patterns, what balls worked, what I saw out of everybody, and all that stuff. So, what's up? What's going on?
Wanted to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm here. Here I am. How are you?
My name is Mark Bullerman. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, hi, Mark. Well, this is quite
so
the
I
drive.
just meeting a friend in Flint.
Okay.
From Canada.
Okay.
So, but I thought, well, since I'm on this, and I watched all your reviews.
Right. Cool.
And a few of your other, things over the years. So
appreciate that. Good deal.
To meet you.
Well, hopefully you've learned something, and
yes, I have.
I'm not making you worse.
I have. Actually, I've improved.
Good.
So,
good deal. That's good to hear. I like that.
But I just wanted to meet you in person.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well,
you say it on your videos all the time.
Yeah.
Come on
in. Come see me.
So.
Yeah. I don't lie. I'm here. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
So.
Just, very. Thank you very much for things that you do.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
Definitely appreciate you stopping in for sure.
Okay. We'll
Drive safe. Be careful. Yeah, go take a peek. A little dirty. We've been a little busy the last few days, so I got boxes everywhere. Yeah. All right. What was I doing? Yeah, we're going to have to move a little left. Dang, I drilled such a hole in the pattern right around 17, 18. That's crazy. So anyway, as I was saying, oh crap, I'm going to have to shut her down because I got the music going. I'm going to get flagged. But anyway, sign up for the membership because each time I'm at an event, a national event, and even at the RPI this next week, I'm going to be doing vlogs after each day. So you can see all about the bowling balls, what other people are using. We're going to talk about the other professionals out there and all that good stuff. I'll get footage of other people throwing shots, not just me. So you'll be able to see a lot of different things, and it will be for members only. We're sticking to it this time. We're actually doing members only for that. I'll still upload the games where you can see for the events that I'm allowed to record my own footage for each game. I'll still upload those for everybody, but for these ones, this is for the vlogs and stuff, it's going to be members only, and members will be allowed to win prizes too. You can get games, you'll get free bowling balls and stuff. Take care, man. Thanks. We'll see ya. You get free bowling balls, shoes, bags, all that stuff I'm going to give away and all that. Anything that'll be available at bowlerx.com, you'll be able to pick. So we're going to do it that way. So make sure to sign up. If you haven't already signed up, hit that join button a little bit below. A little more difficult on your phone. If you're on a computer, it's pretty easy. On your phone, you might have to search for it a little bit. I'm not really sure how to do it, but you can do it. So do that. Or if you just want to support me, support the channel, go ahead and click the join button, or there's a Patreon down in the description as well. You can do as little as, I think, $1 on there if you want. So every little bit helps me to, keep doing all this stuff and make it worthwhile and, not feel like I'm being just some piddly old YouTuber. So help a brother out. No, I mean, you don't have to. But if you do, I appreciate it. If not, thanks for watching anyway. Make sure you share the videos, comment, like, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. I got to shut down because of the music. So we'll see you later.